What's going on, champions? It's Marquise, Money Mike Williams, and I'm here live and direct from my home down here in the beautiful, sunny, hot Atlanta, Georgia, with another episode of I Am a Champion. Man, I'm so pumped up right now. Last week, we was talking about going through a storm, and the phenomenal thing about that video was the fact that I was actually going through a storm at that time. You know, so as I was shooting the video, and as I was actually looking at it throughout the week, and I was getting different comments, and other people were telling me how the video actually touched their life, and I was getting different testimonies, I started thinking about what it actually takes besides those three principles, like what's actually behind those three principles to actually get through a storm, to actually be successful. And the thing that kept coming to my mind is dedication. You gotta be dedicated. You gotta be willing to see the job through. You gotta be willing to stick and stay. There's no champion, no matter if it's sports, no matter if it's, you know, school, and no matter anything in life, you're not gonna find a champion if you don't have somebody who's dedicated to see the job through. If you don't find somebody who's dedicated, who has the work ethic to actually say, I'm going to be a champion and I'm going to do the work that it takes to become a champion. So today I want to talk to you about dedication. You know, everybody can just say, you need to be dedicated, you need to see the job through, you need to stick and stay, you guys, but I'm going to give you three principles. I'm going to give you three things to make sure that you're on the right path to actually being dedicated. I'm going to give you three things so that you know that you're dedicated to what you're actually doing, and you don't fall into the trap of procrastination. You don't fall into the trap of listening to other man's opinion. You don't fall into the trap of actually becoming lazy, you guys. So the three things: first thing is you gotta leave the baggage at home. You gotta leave the baggage at home. In success, there's no room for drama. In success, there's no room for baggage. In success, there's no room for the BS. I'm gonna tell you straight up, this ain't Southwest. The bags ain't free. You're gonna get your carry-on, which is yourself. And wherever you're going, whatever your vision is, whatever your goals, whatever your dreams are, that's what you're gonna roll with. But all the baggage in the past, if you're going to a new relationship, leave all the drama in the past. Leave the baggage behind you. If you're going to a new school, leave the drama behind you. Leave the baggage in the past. If you're working on a new job or a new business, go into it with a new mind. No baggage, you guys. This is a no baggage zone. If you're gonna be a champion and hold your hands up high, you gotta be dedicated. But there's no way to be dedicated if you're still, remember, looking in the past. That's where the baggage is. You're never gonna see what's in your future, you guys. So the first thing you gotta do is you gotta leave the baggage. Leave it behind. You ain't even gotta leave it at home. You can take it somewhere else besides home, but leave it. Get it out the way, you guys. If you got that baggage that's weighing you down, then you're never going to be able to accelerate and grow to the areas that you need to grow to be successful and actually get to where you want to be in life. The second thing you got to do is you got to know the difference between your needs and your wants. You got to understand that difference, because there's so many people that stay stagnant. There's so many people who are getting ready to get ready. There's so many people that are selling wolf tickets because they talking so much about what they're going to do, but then they talking behind the scenes about what they need to actually make it happen. But those needs are really wants. See, I'm really big into networking. That's my thing. I love to network. I love to connect with people. I love to meet new people. Well, I also know other people that like to network as well. But I hear them say I need business cards to network. Whereas me, I'm going to go out without no business cards, without no contact information. I'm going to say, what's going on? My name's Marquise Williams. This is what I do. Nice to meet you. See, that's all it takes, you guys. See, I'm so thankful to my mentor, Paul Jones, because when I got started in business, when he took me under his wing and he said, Money Mike, I'm gonna teach you business, he taught me how to be successful with the bare minimum. He taught me how to be successful without having all the extra things that people want to be successful. He taught me how to be successful with the only thing that I need is myself and God. So you guys, as long as you got you, there's not anything else that you need. As long as you got you and God, you got all the tools that you need to be successful. There's a way to make it happen. You know, I remember in college, you know, I'm a big gadget freak, you guys. I got all the latest and greatest, you know, things. I mean, it's just bananas. I just like gadgets. You know, I'm just that type of person. You know, and for those of you who know me, I do music. You know, and I remember in college, my roommate, Chris, you know, I used to always get the latest studio items. And I was telling Chris about some things that I was going to get for the studio. And Chris told me, he was like, you know, Mike Check, I just learned to make do with what I got. You know, and it wasn't that he didn't have, because Chris had money. Chris always had money, but he just learned the art of not worrying about what he wanted and using what he needed. And that boy could create magic with the only thing that he had, and that's all that he needed. He didn't need all the extras. He didn't need all the things that he wanted. He just had that one studio piece, and he made magic with it, you guys. So what I'm telling you is you have to stop worrying about all the things that you want. See, there's times when you could go out. You know, I was sitting back actually before shooting this video, and I said, you know what? I need a haircut. I need to look good for this video. And then I started thinking, you know what? I really don't need to look good for this video. I may want to look good, but at the end of the day, this ain't a Match.com profile. I'm not trying to get a date out of this video. I'm changing people's lives. So I said I'm going to shoot the video anyway, and I'm going to come live and direct with all the hair on my head, all the hair on my face, and we're going to make it happen, because guess what? You're getting who I am. You're not gonna get somebody who's made up, you guys. I'm not gonna come on the camera and try to give you some facade or somebody that I'm not at home or who I'm not in the streets. I'm giving you who I am, because these are the things that have allowed me to get to the level of success that I want to be at, you guys. So understand, you gotta understand the difference between your needs and your wants. And if you're dedicated to getting to where you really wanna be, you're not gonna worry about all the things that you want. Those things are gonna be great. Those things are gonna be there, but understand the things that you need, the bare minimum, and work with those things to achieve success, and you're gonna find yourself actually getting there a lot faster. Now, the last thing is the most important to me, because a lot of people allow themselves to get caught up with this last thing, and they allow themselves to lose their dedication. And this last thing is, you gotta protect the dream. It's like, whatever your dream is, you gotta protect it. In the NFL, your job is to protect the football. And when you're a running back, you know, you're running. People are tugging at the football. People are trying to poke it out. People are trying to do all things to get you to fumble that football. But the running back's job is to protect it. You got to treat your dream like it's a football. You got to treat your dream like it's your baby. You can't let nobody touch it. You can't let nobody say nothing wrong about it. Because guess what? Those people don't gotta see your dreams for you to accomplish them. Those people don't have to understand your goals for you to achieve them. All you have to do is make sure that you understand it. All you have to do is understand that you gotta have a plan, and that you gotta have the dedication to see that plan through. You gotta have the dedication to keep going to make that thing happen. Because it doesn't matter if you're in the storm. It doesn't matter if you're going through trials and tribulations. If you're not dedicated to getting up when you fall down, then you're just gonna be laying there, getting wet in the storm. You know, so many people I see getting ready to get ready. I mean, I'm going to tell you the truth, you guys. God will open the door for you. He'll open the door for you. But you're not married. He's not going to carry you over the threshold. He's not going to pick you up and say, okay, here we go. Let's go to success. He's gonna open that door for you. But guess what so many people do? So many people just stand right here at the door. So many people just stand like right in front of their goals and dreams. They can see it. They can probably almost touch it. They can taste it. They can smell it. But they're not willing to actually be dedicated enough to walk through the door. So I'm telling you today, if you want to be a champion, if you want to reach your goals and reach your dreams, you got to be willing to walk through the door. And that's going to take dedication. Because at the end of the day, you guys, you got to remember, you're the best investment that you got. And you were born to win. You were already promised all the things that you want and the things that you need in life. You were born to win. So go ahead and play to win right now. Play to win right now. Go ahead and step through the door, because you are already a champion.